They'll be chasing around Brennan Armstrong and company here, playing defense.
Duke won the toss, elected to defer. Hubbard kicks it away. This is kept with the fair catch inside the 5.
A personal foul nonetheless, and he'll get him 7 on first down.
Second and short. Down the seam and caught. It's Wicks again. Close to the 45 of Duke.
Well, Robert Anae's offense just comes out slinging with the left-hander just as they finished up. When you've got the best passer in the nation right now, through the air.
Armstrong still has it around the left side. Cuts it back at the 30 and down near the 20 for Brennan Armstrong.
0 in here. Jelani Woods on the outside. Look at him blowing the defensive back way out of the picture. And there's nobody to turn Brennan Armstrong back and use that hand in a different way and catch those footballs. Here's a third down, a big one.
Spinning move, Talapapa. Just in case. Down to about the 13-yard line.
7 on extra points, 4 of 5 on field goals.
31 yards away for Farrell. And the Cavaliers are on the board first.
Player over there sending in the plays for a third down, a critical one on the opening drive.
Duke, one of the better teams on third down in the league, 48%, 4th in the conference, and it's Bobo hauls it in for a first down as Grant makes the tackle. Football just shy of the 40 on third down for Holmberg. Those edges will bend. He gets it away, floats it. It's Calhoun at the 45.
Showing you why he leads the ACC in completion percentage. Look at the touch on this ball. Talk about right in there. Excellent throw.
2 for 2 on third down in this drive. That'll be a loss of 1 on the carry. Durant, 200 yards to the opposition per game. Durant bounces off the pile, comes to his left, gets inside the 20 and tackled down. Joey Blunt had to run him down. Mateo Durant, the roadblock for 25 yards.
Elliott Brown on the edge crashes down. He's got to be there to secure that edge and force the ball back in. Nobody out there.
3 for 3 on third down in the drive. Holmberg to the goal line to Bobo, and it hit his hands, bouncing incomplete.
It's Allswanger.
The left-footed kicker off the upright from 25 yards away. 22 straight games with a reception now for Kemp. This one over the middle. He's got it again beyond the 35-yard line.
Uniform holding their breath with Bronco.
Talapapa up the middle near the Virginia logo at midfield for 5 yards and a first down.
Kahuku, Red Raider as well. Played at BYU, won a national title.
All day for Armstrong near the boundary and caught. Starling has the grab. Ball at the 32. Armstrong. It's popped in the air near the 35-yard line.
Even though he's had a lot of protection, a lot of time in the pocket, there still has to be that internal clock in your head as a quarterback.
After the penalty against Duke, Armstrong comes to the other side, nearly anticipated, intercepted, but caught. Kemp staying with it. Billy Kemp grabs it out of the air.
These Wahoos are living right these days. Couple missed field goals in the last 2 games, and then this one could have, should have been not only an interception, but probably 6 points. Jeremiah Lewis right through his hands. An excellent read. Maybe you need some carpet tape. Uh-oh, here's a free play.
4 receivers on the set to the end zone. 11th play of the drive, into the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. Dontayvion Wicks pulls it in from Armstrong.
Not sure if they even got the flag if it was a free play or not, but it sure doesn't matter. And it was decent coverage again by Blackwell, but a perfectly thrown football. And how about the concentration, the focus? Timeout, Gunnar Holmberg and company, and missing the field goal, now down 10.
3 of 4 on third down. Durant trying to get another one, and he does it. Durant close to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's how they did it on the last series. Somebody's got to be out there and free, ready to flatten and go make the play. You flatten out, maybe he still gets the first down, but you don't give up the big, making him pay on the outside. He usually butters his bread between the tackle box.
Jordan Waters swallowed up for a loss after Durant ran for 22 yards.
Got to be careful with that football here on this one.
Duke has to get it to midfield for a first down. Holmberg releases over the middle, incomplete, looking for Jalen Calhoun. Kemp near the 15. A lot of activity around him. Flag is out. Ball was on the turf. Field goal and a 20-yard pass play. Armstrong to Wicks in this quarter. Armstrong running away from the pressure, tosses it up past the 40-yard line to the 42. Jelani Woods, 11 yards. First down, Virginia.
Let's see what they got now on a 3rd down and 4.
49% on the season, 3rd best in the ACC. Armstrong surrounded and dropped near the 46-yard line. Gary Smith, C on the play, loss of 3.
Well, drawing up some pressure. Gary and Albert, the co-defensive coordinators, and a good job.
The flag is out. This one will bounce into the end zone as Boylan threw the fake up near the 15. It's a punt of 54 yards, but Finn hit the deck after the punt.
Chip away at that 10-point lead. It's a fresh set of downs for Brennan Armstrong and company.
Crushing penalty against the Blue Devils. Armstrong floats that one complete and near the 20.
It's perhaps just a drop ball. I don't know that Blackwell actually ripped it away.
Thompson has it, cuts it back to the 10, breaking tackles, busting his way inside the 5, lunging for the goal line, and they'll mark him down near the 1. Keaton Thompson rumbling for 19 yards.
The one-armed bandit, 99, has been so special here for this Virginia football team. Bronco Mendenhall loves him. I asked him yesterday, I said, you like this football team? It seems like a team that's easy to like. He said, I really like Keaton Thompson. I was just off the field and talking to him. Doesn't just love what he does on the field, even though that has been so special. But you knew it was just a matter of time.
Technically a pass. This is a handoff to the goal line and in for a touchdown. Thompson finishes off the drive from a yard away.
He got him down there. Why not let him punch it in? He's a tall guy at 6'4". You're going to have to call a lot, but it's 3rd down and forever now for Holmberg.
3rd and 15. Trying to run away from that Cavalier defense, and they can only sail it towards his own bench.
This field a little bit here on 4th.
Wilson punting. Kemp meets it. 36-yard line and hit immediately. The punt was 42 yards.
Second back in for Robert Anai behind Wayne Talapapa. But he's injured and they don't have his services. Look out.
First down and more to the Duke side of the 50. Darrington.
Make it a 3rd down and medium perhaps with these routes.
Armstrong with the patience. Throws it to the 40. That is caught. Spinning for what looks like a first down. Jelani Woods.
2nd down and 10 here.
Deep drop from Armstrong. Through the progression. Has a man at the 30. First down. Inside the 25-yard line. Dontayvion Wicks.
Good job by that offensive line.
12 of 18. 178 yards for Armstrong. The pump and the throw. Over the middle and caught. Near the 7-yard line. Thompson.
Got a couple more weeks before he gets it off, but it certainly doesn't seem to be bothering him. There's the clean pocket again.
3rd and goal, 1 through 3 on 3rd down in the game, Virginia. Armstrong extending the play, improvising, running for the pylon and diving. Oh, a touchdown for Armstrong. Takes it in from 7 yards away for Virginia.
Improvising. Nothing's there. Breaks down. Try to buy a little bit of time. Forget it. If it's to be, it's up to me. Diving forward. Hitting that pylon. That's a touchdown. And a nice effort play when everybody covered in the secondary by Brennan Armstrong. But Virginia's doing a good job of shutting them down.
This time Durant has just enough to get past the 35, and that should be enough for a first down.
That last play is a perfect example of where they struggle offensively. They don't have a lot of guys that scare you that are going to run right by you.
Holmberg throwing again. This sails into the secondary, and it's intercepted. Devontae Cross intercepts Holmberg.
Devontae Cross was a cornerback last year. He's in the right spot for this one. A little bit long on the throw, and the Who's with the ball back.
Brennan Armstrong did it against North Carolina with 554 yards passing.
That was a shootout.
It was a loss for the Cavaliers. He's got an open man at the 40. Rayshon Henry.
And just spreading the football around. That's what's so impressive about this offense, too. It's just all the different targets. And look at that throw right there. They've got to take care of those little things, but they have it in this first half. And it's turned into huge plays.
Armstrong caught. Woods just inside that 30-yard line. Nate Thompson makes the stop, 11 yards, and a first down for Virginia.
Yard line to move those chains. So you're going to 5 minutes in the first half.
3 catches for Woods. That ball bouncing around in the pocket.
Good job by Mish. Be around that football, and defensively they see it. They just can't get to it. And again, a fortunate bounce.
2nd and 18. Flip forward. Kemp trying to get away. Can't quite get to the 30. Got 5 yards on second effort.
Right now he's lined up there up top at the tight end position with his hand in the dirt.
Armstrong releases. Caught inside the 20. Ball's on the turf. Bouncing around. Was it covered up? It could be first down yardage near the 16-yard line for Wicks. That's 16 yards, and it is a first down.
He told us flat out he was getting ready to discuss a loss.
Armstrong off to the right. They're going to mark that one near the 20 or so. All Cavaliers, 24-0. Armstrong behind the intended receiver. Thompson could not haul it in near the 3-yard line for Farrell. Knocks it through. 2 for 2.
Very quiet early, Thompson, but he got involved there in the second quarter. We'll show you all the highlights at halftime. And look at Virginia.
4th down, Blue Devils. Holmberg, he's got it across the 35-yard line. That's now 7 of 11 on 4th down for the season Duke.
They're heated up on the Virginia sidelines. They'll only bring 3, though.
Got to get to the 46. They will get to the 46 with Pankol close to midfield in the second quarter and a minute to play. Holmberg, quick action, deflected, intercepted. Joey Blunt with the interception and returns it near midfield.
They catch the football. It's got to matter to these guys. Catch the football. That's all there is to it. That's just too easy for Blunt. Johnny on the spot after the ball thrown. Keep the heat on here with 35 seconds left in a 2nd and 10. Maybe even get a field goal out of it if they can't punch it in.
1 TD pass in the game for Armstrong. He's taking off. Trying to get by Hayward. Grabs the jersey, pulls him down near the 20.
Jelani Woods and Armstrong on a different page there on that last play.
That pass at the 8. That's Woods this time, and he hangs on. 2nd and goal. Quick release into the end zone, and a touchdown Virginia from 7 yards away to Jelani Woods right at the end of the half.
Oklahoma State told him that he was a blocking fullback in the NFL. Not so fast. Been so important in the passing game. We're trying to make it interesting.
Perhaps the one bright spot, converting on 3rd down. Holmberg's pass to the 35. 3rd and 8 for the Blue Devils and Holmberg. Throws on the run. That's behind the intended receiver, Harding Jr.
Interesting. Kemp earlier in the game had that face shield on, but he's taken it off because of the rain. It was getting filled with raindrops.
Fair catch indication at the 12. Let's take a timeout. 12:09 to go in the third after the 56-yard punt.
Your body, your mind starts getting a little bit tired, and that's helped him with his conditioning when it comes to being on the defensive line. He says he never gets tired, never gives up. He uses it as a life lesson, and it teaches him toughness and grittiness on both sides.
Pass from Armstrong, deflected and incomplete. And the baseball cap for the second half. Boylan's the deep man. Gonna let it bounce. Inside the 20. Now Boylan grabs the football. Blunt and Cross in the secondary with picks for Virginia. That's behind Durant, the one-handed grab. What a catch. Got hit immediately by Nick Jackson. It's near the 15-yard line.
You're right, Tom. I mean, one-handed on a wet day. You know, casually.
On third down, that pocket collapsing. In on the quarterback, Gunnar Holmberg. And the first sack of the game for Virginia.
Sack of the game. They got there so easily. They bring 4. 5 guys to block 4, but immediately, without even setting his feet.
Wilson punting. Kemp receiving. 37-yard line. Sidesteps one man and then swallowed up. 44 yards on the punt. 2013 here, 2014 there, and they split those games. Hard not to look ahead to that. Work to do next week against Georgia Tech. The issue now is that you're down 34-0 in the second half. And really have to dig deep in the playbook and throw that football, and that one's complete to Calhoun.
Those guys keep them in front, try to force some mistakes out of Duke.
That one caught. Robertson on the run. First down and plenty more. Down near the 35. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Durant made a couple of men miss. That could be another first down inside the 25, and 11 yards for Mateo Durant, who ran for 152 yards in the loss.
Can they find a way to go to a bowl game? Can they find a way to put some points on the board here in Charlottesville this Saturday afternoon?
Second time in the CPI security red zone. Nick Jackson securing the tackle of Holmberg.
12 tackles for Jackson right now. Here's a fourth down.
1 for 1 on fourth down in the game, but not this time. Deflected. Holmberg's pass hits the turf. And now with just over 3 minutes to go in the third, Virginia comfortably in front of that pass on the mark to Kemp up the sideline. Dodges a man at the 35. And the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, Mr. Thomas Jefferson. Armstrong lost the handle for a moment, regathers and throws, and it's on the money. Wicks on the catch, down by the 40.
I mean, Armstrong, he goes down and he misses it first time. It's still presence of mind to just pop back up, cool and calm. And plenty of time for Wicks to run that route, throw his hand up, here I am, once he does look up with the football.
Losing effort against the Tar Heels. Also a loss against Wake, but wins on the road consecutively. Rumbling down is Darrington inside the 10. On the run, 34 yards.
Tom, with Hollins being out as that backup running back, Devin Darrington is making it count here today. Almost made it into the end zone. The transfer from Harvard.
First and goal, Virginia. To the right side and into the end zone. Devin Darrington finishes up the drive from 7 yards away, and a Cavaliers touchdown late in the third.
Jelani Woods with a nice block there on the edge. And
from Fairhope, Alabama, comes in for Gunnar Holmberg. Holmberg was 20 of 34 and 134 yards. Leonard's pass up the middle, ball on the turf. Virginia says it has it. The officials agree.
Well, a nice looking throw by the new quarterback, and the little things again. Little things. secure that football.
Not much you can do. Third turnover of the game. Virginia's turned that into 10 points so far. Virginia's going with a new quarterback as well. Yeah, that's after he threw for 292 yards and a couple of TD passes in the loss to Georgia Tech last week.
You know, and this is, remember, just a couple years ago, this was the Bryce Perkins show. So you got a lot of these guys did just that behind a pretty good one in Perkins. 7th
time in his career over 300 yards passing. They go to the end zone, and almost every flag available has been thrown at this play.
Yeah, he's also had some quarterbacks that could really run here the last couple of years.
Trying to ram it into the end zone. Ronnie Walker Jr. from 2 yards away.
TD Jr. Boom, running right through Lewis, keeping those feet driving. Starters that are on the sidelines right now, they're cheering as hard right now as if they're on the field because they want to preserve this shutout. There's nothing like shutting the football team out.
Leonard seeing his first action of the season. All of a sudden in the bright sunshine of Charlottesville, Robertson made the catch, but
every single play that went wrong and held each player accountable. He said it was uncomfortable, but trust comes from accountability. He said after that he showed the positive plays. It allowed everything to be aired out from those last 2 losses that they had.
And Riley Leonard in at quarterback for Gunnar Holmberg. A deteriorating pocket. Leonard emerges, cut down near the 40-yard line. Needed to get up past the 45 for a first down. Kemp had been fielding most of the punts this afternoon. From Porter Wilson. Cleary to his right near the 11. Fair catch. 48-yard punt, no return. I've been working with you for 25 years. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Armstead fenced in and dropped inside the 5. The ball's loose and Duke takes it into the end zone. They're going to call it down, though, right around the 4 or 5 yard line. Loss of 7.
Going on the field, the runner's progress will stop. Second down.
So 3rd and 15 now as they go backwards.
Armstead's only attempted 2 passes all season. It won't happen here, running out of his own end zone. Around the corner. Couple of penalty markers. Boylan at his own 45 to receive the punt. All the way back to the 30 for Boylan. Stopped short of the 35.
Again, firing a shot in there, a little bit behind, but a good job by the receiver.
And they will win 20 of their last 23 at home here at Scott Stadium. The home field advantage in Charlottesville for the Cavaliers. Dalmolin close to first down yardage. Mateo Durant on the sideline, number 21 for the Blue Devils. 192 yards through the air for the Blue Devils. And there's your day in a nutshell.
Yep.
Off the score sheet as a factor on the ground. Leonard steps up in a tight window. Incomplete. That ball's on the turf. Duke wants it. Last year in Charlotte.
It's Jacob Rodriguez, and that ball is out before he hits the turf, and finally one. A little too late. Bounces into the hands of the Duke Blue Devils. Sure looked like that ball was on its way out for his backside hit. Nobody wants to get shut out, that's for sure.
So as we close in on the 4-minute threshold and up 48-0, we'll make sure George Welsh could be in the equation as well.
Yeah.
Down to the 15 or so. 2:45 to go on the game clock. Ooh, Leonard got hit as he threw right down near the 2. Alertly grabbed, trying to get to the end zone. Trouble on the snap. Virginia says it has it.
Field goal miss, and that's so close to offsides. No flag though, and it totally disrupted. There was movement on that left. That left guard started to move, and from the University of Virginia today to back-to-back road wins, coming off of such a high, to put it together start to finish. Not ease into this football game. They dominated throughout, led by that guy right there, Brennan Armstrong.
364 yards passing for Armstrong. Bronco Mendenhall is now 6-0 against Duke.